Stop starving your cells. Your body is biologically starving for the essential building blocks of life. Most people today are eating enough to feel physically full, but their bodies are literally crying out for nutrients. Today, we're revealing the 7 foods that will change your biology forever. In this masterclass, we dive deep. We dive deep into the science of cellular nourishment to understand how your body actually uses fuel. We're going to bypass the marketing hype and look at the most nutrient-dense fuels on the planet. This is the blueprint for a more energetic, vibrant life. I'm going to show you 10 powerhouse foods. This video is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Always consult a healthcare professional. The modern diet is a miracle of convenience, but a disaster for biology. We've traded nutrient density. We've traded density for shelf life and palatability. Processed foods are designed to be cheap and addictive, but they come with a hidden cost. They provide energy without the cofactors needed for metabolism. They lack the vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients that act as the spark plugs for your mitochondria. This chronic deficiency doesn't just make you tired, it affects your immune system and your focus. When your body is missing these building blocks, it stays in a constant state of biological hunger. It keeps searching for what it isn't getting. The solution isn't just eating less, it's eating better. The solution is choosing foods that provide more value per bite. This is nutrient density. So, what exactly is nutrient density? Think of it like a nutritional bank account for your cells. You want the highest possible return on every calorie you spend. It's about efficiency and impact. A food high in nutrient density provides a wealth of vitamins, minerals, fiber, and phytochemicals. These nutrients are provided in high amounts relative to the total energy content of the food. For example, a donut and a large kale salad might have the same calories, but the impact is different. One spikes your insulin and leaves you depleted, while the other fuels your liver and strengthens your bones. Let's start with our first powerhouse category, the living foods that support your gut microbiome. Fermented vegetables like sauerkraut, kimchi, and traditional pickles are among the most nutrient-dense foods. During the fermentation process, natural bacteria transform sugars into lactic acid, creating probiotics. These aren't just good bacteria, they are essential biological partners in your systemic health. A single serving of raw sauerkraut can contain more beneficial bacteria than a bottle of supplements. Fermentation also pre-digests the vegetables, making minerals like magnesium and potassium easier to absorb. It creates new nutrients like vitamin K2 and B vitamins that weren't in the original cabbage. You're not just eating a side dish, you're fortifying your internal ecosystem for long-term wellness. By introducing these diverse strains, you are recolonizing your internal landscape with friendly residents. Your gut and brain are in constant communication via the vagus nerve, the gut-brain axis. About 90% of your body's serotonin, responsible for mood, is actually produced in your gut. When your microbiome is out of balance, it can manifest as brain fog, anxiety, or depression. Beneficial microbes help strengthen the gut lining, preventing unwanted particles from entering your bloodstream. This prevents leaky gut and sets the stage for better immunity and clearer skin. Start small, just 1 tablespoon a day, to allow your gut time to adjust to new residents. When shopping, look for jars labeled raw or unpasteurized in the refrigerated section. Pasteurization kills the beneficial bacteria, so avoid shelf-stable, room-temperature versions. Add kraut to eggs, mix kimchi into stir-fries, or enjoy a small pickle as a snack. Consistency is more important than quantity. A little bit every single day is the ultimate goal. Food number 4 is high-quality red meat, a powerhouse of bioavailability. When viewed through the lens of nutrient density, grass-fed beef is hard to beat. It provides all 9 essential amino acids in perfect ratios for muscle growth. Red meat is the richest source of heme iron, absorbed much more efficiently by your body. It's also packed with vitamin B12, essential for nerve function and systemic energy. The zinc found in quality beef is critical for your immune system's daily defense. For many, maintaining muscle mass is a priority, and red meat provides the solution. It contains unique compounds like creatine, vital for cellular energy recycling in the brain. Carnosine is a powerful antioxidant found in meat that protects against tissue damage. Grass-finished beef contains higher levels of CLA and a better balance of healthy fats. The key here is intentionality. You don't need a giant steak every night. Just 4 to 6 ounces 2 or 3 times a week is plenty for health. Pair your meat with plenty of fiber-rich vegetables to support healthy digestion. Avoid heavily processed meats like deli slices, which contain harmful chemical additives. Treat red meat as a high-value nutrient delivery system rather than the center of every meal. Food number 5 is unique, the Brazil nut, a mineral supplement in whole food form. Brazil nuts are the single richest food source of selenium on the entire planet. Selenium is the critical switch for your thyroid gland, regulating your metabolism. Without enough selenium, your metabolism can slow down, leading to chronic fatigue. Selenium acts as a cofactor for some of your body's most important antioxidant enzymes. Beyond thyroid health, selenium plays a major role in immune function and DNA repair. It helps recycle other antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E, making them more effective. In a world of pollutants, a robust selenium system is like a high-tech shield for your cells. Because modern agricultural soils are often depleted, it can be difficult to get enough from produce. This is where the Brazil nut shines. It's a concentrated, natural way to ensure you have raw materials. It helps fight inflammation and keep your metabolism running at its absolute peak. It's a perfect example of how one small dietary change can have a massive ripple effect. You're fortifying your internal defenses and supporting the long-term integrity of your DNA. This trace mineral provides the necessary support for your body's natural detoxification pathways. By prioritizing selenium, you are making a profound investment in your future cellular health. Now, this is a food where dosage is everything. More is definitely not better here. Because Brazil nuts are so potent, you can actually get too much selenium from them. The condition is called selenosis. The Goldilocks dose is just 1 nut per day. I recommend buying them raw and keeping them in the fridge to prevent the fats from going rancid. Chop it up over your salad or simply eat one with your breakfast every morning. Food number 6 is extra virgin olive oil, the liquid gold of the Mediterranean. High-quality, cold-pressed olive oil is rich in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats. It contains polyphenols like oleocanthal, which has powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Studies show its effects are remarkably similar to low-dose ibuprofen for systemic cooling. This is why consistent olive oil consumption is so strongly linked to heart health and longevity. This consistency is why olive oil consumption is so strongly linked to heart health and longevity. It helps protect your LDL cholesterol from oxidizing and supports the flexibility of your vessels. When you taste real extra virgin olive oil, it should have a slightly peppery sting in your throat. That sting is the oleocanthal at work, signaling the presence of anti-inflammatory compounds. Use it raw as a finishing oil on salads or proteins to preserve its delicate antioxidants. If you cook with it, keep the heat to a medium level to prevent damaging the polyphenols. It's about being a savvy shopper and choosing the highest quality fuel for your biological body. Always choose dark glass to protect the oil from light damage and ensure maximum potency. Fresh, pure, and potent. That's the olive oil standard for cardiovascular resilience. Eggs are a true powerhouse for both your brain and your vision, all in a small package. They are one of the most affordable and efficient ways to fuel your brain and body daily. Acetylcholine is the key to cognitive performance, mood regulation, and long-term memory. Unless you have a specific genetic condition, the protein and nutrients in eggs are safe. Your liver produces less cholesterol to maintain balance when you eat it from whole food sources. Providing your cells with these high-quality materials ensures systemic structural integrity. Try scrambling them in a little bit of butter or artisan olive oil for a nutrient-dense meal. This simple culinary choice boosts the nutrient density and flavor profile of your breakfast. Whole eggs are a foundational superfood for human vitality and long-term cognitive health. Kefir in particular contains up to 30 different strains of beneficial bacteria and yeast. This diversity makes it even more powerful than yogurt for recolonizing your gut. When you add olive oil, it acts as a carrier, significantly increasing the bioavailability of everything else. You're not just adding healthy fats, you're multiplying the value of the entire meal. This is why the traditional pairing of vegetables and olive oil is so medically genius. You are unlocking the full nutritional potential of your diet with every single bite. To ensure real health benefits, look for high-quality oil in dark glass bottles to protect from light. Olive oil is like fruit juice. It's best when fresh. Always check the specific harvest date on the label. Look for a quality seal like the COOC or the International Olive Council seal for purity. When you taste real extra virgin olive oil, it should have a slightly peppery sting in your throat. That sting is the oleocanthal at work, signaling the presence of powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. Use it raw as a finishing oil or for low-heat cooking to preserve those delicate antioxidants. Just 2 to 3 tablespoons a day is the standard dose used in research for heart health benefits. Finally, for our 7th core healthiest food, we have whole eggs, nature's multivitamin. Eggs contain a complete profile of all essential amino acids in a simple, affordable package. While the whites provide high-quality protein, the real magic lies deep within the golden yolk. The yolk is one of the world's most concentrated sources of choline, a vital nutrient. Choline is vital for your brain development, memory, and the integrity of your cell membranes. It's a precursor to acetylcholine, a critical neurotransmitter for focus, memory, and mood. Most people are actually deficient in choline, making eggs an essential daily staple for brain health. Egg yolks are also rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that specifically accumulate in your eyes. These antioxidants protect your eyes from blue light damage and age-related macular decline. Eggs are a true powerhouse for both your brain and your vision, all in a 70-calorie package. They are one of the most affordable and efficient ways to fuel your brain and body daily. For years, people were told to avoid eggs because of cholesterol, but modern science has debunked that. Most of the cholesterol in your blood is produced by your liver, not from the eggs you eat. Unless you have a specific condition, the nutrients in eggs far outweigh any cholesterol concerns. Cholesterol is actually essential. It's the backbone for your vital sex hormones, like testosterone. It is also a key component of every single cell in your body, providing structural resilience. By embracing the whole egg, you're tapping into a source of high-quality systemic nutrition. When choosing eggs, look for pasture-raised if possible. These hens spend their time outdoors. Pasture-raised eggs contain more omega-3s and higher levels of vitamin A and E. You can see the difference. The yolk will be a deep, vibrant orange rather than a pale yellow. Try poaching, boiling, or scrambling them in a little bit of butter or artisan olive oil. Whole eggs are foundational for human vitality. Start welcoming them back into your diet. 1 or 2 eggs a day provides a spectrum of nutrition difficult to find anywhere else in nature. Now let's quickly look at our 3 bonus foods that can round out your nutritional profile. First, fermented dairy like full-fat Greek yogurt and kefir, providing calcium and probiotic diversity. Kefir often contains up to 30 different strains of beneficial bacteria, making it a probiotic king. These foods support bone density and provide a satisfying high-protein base for your meals. Second, dark chocolate, ideally 85% cocoa or higher, which is loaded with heart-healthy flavonoids. It's one of the highest-scoring foods for antioxidant capacity and can lower blood pressure. A small square of dark chocolate provides a medicinal dose of antioxidants and feel-good chemicals. So, how does this look in a real day? For breakfast, scramble pasture-raised eggs with arugula. For lunch, try a wild-caught salmon salad over bitter greens with a side of kraut. For a snack, grab 1 Brazil nut and a square of dark chocolate for sustained energy. And for dinner, a palm-sized portion of grass-fed beef with plenty of roasted vegetables. By following this blueprint, you aren't dieting. You are fueling your cells properly. You check off almost every major nutrient requirement your body has without feeling deprived. This is the power of nutrient density, a sustainable, enjoyable way to eat every day. Let's quickly recap our 7 pillars for long-term health and systemic vitality. 1. Fermented vegetables for your gut microbiome. 2. Bitter greens for metabolism. 3. Fatty fish for your brain. 4. High-quality red meat for energy. 5. Brazil nuts for thyroid support. 6. Extra virgin olive oil to unlock nutrition. And 7. Whole eggs is your nature's multivitamin. Focus on these 7 foods. You don't have to change everything overnight. Start with one, master it, and add another. Consistency is the secret sauce. Your body is incredibly resilient when given the right tools. It knows exactly what to do to keep you feeling your absolute best. Give it the fuel. Your health is your greatest investment. Don't wait for a crisis to make a change. Pick just one food from this list and add it to your plate today. Start your transformation. If you're ready to take control of your vitality, hit that subscribe button. Join our community of high performers. Let's build a vibrant future together. I'm honored to be a part of your health journey. Keep choosing quality, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next deep dive. Goodbye for now. Stay healthy.